It almost feels like a dream to walk out of like a couple episodes in a row of Tower of God with more hope than worry. It's scary. It's almost like waiting for the shoe to drop, that it's too good to be true. But I actually haven't felt this much hope for Tower of God Season 2 in a long time. And I'm still gonna walk into this workshop battle arc with low expectations, so when it probably inevitably crashes and burns, I'm not left completely devastated. But if they do manage to pull off a strong second core and have it steadily increase interest, I already know animation-wise it ain't gonna be anything too hot or crazy. But if they keep doing what they did in this episode, and even the excitement from last episode, I'm willing to say that maybe the suffering of Core 1 might have just been worth it if the content we're about to get is actually going to deliver as I'm expecting. Now, you know I have those full live reactions over on Patreon. If you want to see my full and good thoughts on any of these Tower of God episodes, over there exclusively. So, people don't like it when you criticize their favorite thing, and you know what? It is what it is. Universally, this season, it ain't really getting buzzed, because it's not what people wanted. And it's been good, it's been bad, it's been ugly, it's had elements of beauty, but it's just not season 1 to me. And I don't think it's any coincidence that a big reason why I and many are probably enjoying stuff like this week, or maybe even last week more, is that it's way more focused on the season 1 cast. Now here's the thing, I get it. Tower of God has a lot of characters they like to introduce. There's gonna be a lot of characters. Yeah, that's fine. I don't expect to always have every single character like Kun or, Rak always around. But it's no coincidence that they are better than a majority of the new Season 2 characters, and I will die on that hill. I can't even tell you the names. Now, granted, I'm usually bad at names to begin with, but I can't even tell you the names of that little girl and her nanny or whatever the hell that was in, Wangnan's group. Why are they even there? Does anyone actually like them? I don't think so. But having Kun properly back, having my boy sit on, I don't even know what he's doing, meditating, hearing that Kun's dead, and he's like, lies. Where are you going? I'm gonna go find the lions. Like, I missed that. I really did. And even though I do think the anime's directing is very hit or miss. Like, last week did not get it across that there was way more disguises going on with Viola concealing the fact that it's Bam than just a slightly deeper voice and a little bangs in the face. Because it did not get that across the way people in my comment section explained how it was in the source material. So there's plenty to still criticize. And I don't think we're ever really going to see anything in the second core that's going to be like, damn, that's Sakuga, or damn, that's really well produced. It's probably going to be serviceable or decent at times and then mediocre at other times. But I can live with piss poor visuals if the content is interesting. I've done that this year with a few different series. But it hasn't been that interesting recently. You have this insanely large group of new characters that I really felt like we didn't get to know that well. And then it just magically they were a party and they felt like they knew each other longer than they did. And honestly, their base personalities just weren't anything similar to the Season 1 cast. Now, obviously, taste is subjective, right? In terms of there's going to be people who think they're more interesting than Season 1. That's excellent, then you probably enjoyed their stuff from before. For me, like, a character like Wangnan could easily be a MC, but it feels so much better when Kun's on screen. And they did drop a surprise. I thought Rachel was stabbing, like, right at the low part of the spine. Like, that's the angle it implied to me. No, she's just a bitch. The girl who faked her leg injury stabbed each of Dan's legs about 20 times, probably crippling and paralyzing him for life, and kept him alive so that he would never be able to use it. It's like, I can't tell if her just freaking out and killing him is worse or better than what she did to him. The fact that KFC ended up dead and not Dan is actually quite a twist. Did not expect that, I gotta be honest. I really thought she just lost it, and instead we realized that no, she's actually way more psychotic and broken than we first gave credit to. But the idea of the workshop battle arc is interesting, because basically, if you look at it from Bam's crew's point of view, and everything tied together with Fug, interesting group right there. I don't have a single character there that I'm like, you know what? I could do without. I actually like the general personality there. And in terms of now Kuhn being a part of, this crew, it's like, okay, I'm feeling better. I really am. Like, I am feeling better. I don't take back any criticisms I've had up to this point or in previous episodes, but here's the thing. Now that you have me more interested in the characters, now that you have me more interested in where we're going, yeah, it's easier to deal with maybe mediocre animation or inconsistent art direction or this, that, and the third. They're doing a lot better than they have been, and that's worthy of praise. And that's what I say. If people can't handle, because there is a difference between a rational criticism of people just being like, I hate this thing and I'm watching it just to hate it. I do think that's unhealthy. Me being like, I hate this, or I'm disappointed in this aspect of Season 2 of Tower of God, is because I legitimately enjoy the series, and it's frustrating to see a series that I enjoyed so much in Season 1 have so many mistakes for me in Season 2. And I want to see that. If I had 5 episodes in a row that were just complete ass to me at this point, I probably would drop it because I'd just be like, I can't do it. But when I look at what they did over the past, this episode, last episode, even a little bit from before that, but really specifically 11 and 12, that's some good content. I'm not saying it's amazing, great, or the best content I've seen in Tower of God, but it actually leaves, like, I leave this episode excited for the next one. I haven't been able to say that for a couple of episodes as of late. And that's exciting. Doesn't mean the season's saved. Doesn't mean the season's going to just be skyrocketing from here. But I have seen this happen. Slime Season 3, visually, went from okay to amazing in its second core. It was literally like a different season. Tsukimichi Season 2, tolerable first core, amazing second core. If they can pull something like that off, I do think most people will talk about the good of Core 2 the most about Season 2 when talking about it long term. Will it happen? Time will tell, but I'm happy to say I'll leave this episode excited for the next one. Hopefully they don't mess it up. I'm still going to keep my expectations low, because if I just say, you know what, it's all saved, it's perfect, when it inevitably fails, I mean, I'm probably going to just be like, Truck-kun, just take me away now. So instead I'm going to say, I expect the worst, but if they give me the best, I'll give it the praise it deserves. Let me know your thoughts down below. Maybe you're not feeling it as much as I am the past couple of episodes, totally acceptable, or maybe you've been loving it the whole time. Let me know what you're feeling down below. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new around here, of course, ring that bell, and like I mentioned, full live reactions over on Patreon, and hey, while you're over there, I'll also give you a video shout out. Alright, I've got James Wright, Gareth Green, Dirkberg Jude, Third Dynasty, and we also have Arter Kunha. So I appreciate the support, everyone, and please take care, and you all have a good one.